Hello there, I'm Vine and today I have for you a video about role-playing a fallen empire with the best usage of the Remnants origin in the mix, which is apparently loved quite much by our community. Before we start, a little info. This is a request with a requirement to not use Cosmogenesis Crisis for this build. No problemo, as I actually prefer to not use Crisis paths in my builds. Moreover, in addition to this, I'm also adding full ethics and authority flexibility. Well, almost full, as gestalts are somewhat impaired on dark matter civic options. But beside this small hiccup, both hive minds and machine intelligences are compatible with the most features of this build. Also, if you wanna check out the request list or just post a frog next Wednesday, check out channel's Discord server. The link is in the description below. With this out of the way, let's start with the mechanics, specifically civics, as one was already kinda mentioned. That's the Dark Consortium, which gives us access to dark matter tech and Shadow Weaver Council position. Quite nice options to have, as it will synergize with other build features. But it is not necessary if you really wanna play Gestalt, as always, we can just steal dark matter tech from the real fallen empires. Second civic is Memorialists, to start with Sanctuary of Repose for additional unity and some bonus governing ethics attraction on our capital. Because we will be using Remnants origin for Relic World to farm minor artifacts. Also, this is the best origin for our roleplay, as narratively it is literally a leftover chunk of a wider empire from ancient times. The rest of the options are up to you. I'll only leave you with a suggestion to min-max the species traits for the researcher job's efficiency. I'm using Cranial Megatrophy here, but any other trait mix is also valid. Now, let's jump into the game and look at the options there. Traditionally, tradition trees first, and we will open with discovery to grind towards faith in science tradition to reduce researchers' upkeep by 20%. Very important, as their base upkeep will eventually go to the roof on our capital. Next is prosperity for the interstellar franchising to reduce upkeep from jobs by another 5%, and for the pursuit of profit to get plus 5% resource output. The last tradition tree is Archivism, as this build heavily supports usage of archaeology, and even if we don't get a direct bonus to our researchers from here, the Grand Archive can support us in other areas, like empire-wide amenities bonuses. From perks, we need Archaeo-Engineers for plus 33 Archaeotech weapon damage, minus 20% minor artifact shipped cost, plus 25% specimen's output, and additional effects from ship components, starbase modules, and Archaeo buildings, especially plus 0.5 minor artifacts from biologists that the Faculty of Archaeo Studies gives. Next is Enigmatic Engineering, for the ability to research Fallen Empire buildings, as, even if Paradox announced a rebalance for it, there is only one planet that we will be min-maxing with that buildings. As for the Ascension path, pick whichever fits your roleplay and playstyle, as most of them have and will have job efficiency bonuses. That's all from the features overall. Let's talk about the game plan. First, remember to use Dark Consortium properly with the Dark Matter Breakthrough agenda to unlock Dark Matter ship component technologies one by one. Also, appoint Shadow Weaver so our physicists can produce dark matter to upkeep the ships. Then, expand the empire and slowly transform capital into a specialized research world. Never upgrade it into a commonopolis though, as Archaeo-Engineers produce plus 0.5 minor artifacts on relic worlds, which cumulates with Ascension perk to plus 1 minor artifact per 100 Archaeo-Engineers. This allows us to have a healthy income of minor artifacts that can be used on Archaeotech components, especially nanomissile launchers, and that's in combination with dark matter components, allowing us to have quite devastating ship builds. Remember to use all resource districts in the capital as research support ones, not only for the bonus, but also for the fact that we can build there specialized research buildings and get more space on urban building slots thanks to this. The Fallen Empire building that we need to spam here is the Quantum Innovation Nexus, which gives plus 200 jobs of every researcher category. Moreover, unlike regular research labs, it can be built on research support districts, in some giving us plus 1200 additional researcher jobs of each category. Also, we must remember to build an astral siphon here when we finally get it. So, our min-maxed research capital produces not only additional dark matter and minor artifacts, but also astral threads. And that's it. Now it's time for evaluation. In multiplayer, it's research capital. Thanks to Memorialists and research focus, this build is actually viable in multi. Unfortunately, due to Archaeotech and Dark Matter tech being quite costly overall, it requires longer plays to really shine. In single player, it's strong. Same as in multi, it requires longer play to shine but scales much better than others, with ship components of one tier higher on average that cannot be stolen by AI thanks to the Enigmatic Engineering perk. As for the roleplay, it's the Archivist Empire, the one who doesn't care about galaxy domination but to study and preserve the lore of the past. You know what? This is a perfect empire for the Red King or any lords, aka viewers, from his retinue, as it actually encourages narrative exploration thanks to the mechanics supporting archaeology. Anyway, what do you think about this build? Write your opinion in the comments, remember to visit channel's Discord, and see you later.